I was coming to a stop off 1604 and 281 when I got rear-ended by a Kia Soul, and the suspects they fled the scene. I had to wait till the cops got there and everything.
He's asking the court for $7,830, but what if he never actually spent it? Ezekiel Neely is in court after a hit and run, and the man he rear-ended, Gabriel Cervantes, wants that money for car repairs he claims he paid entirely in cash. The defense, however, suspects this number is inflated or maybe just completely made up. This entire case hinges on a single piece of paper the victim hands to the judge, and it's the one piece of evidence that proves he has no case at all. As you watch this, ask yourself, is this a victim just trying to get what he's owed, or a man caught trying to scam the court? Let me know what you decide.
Court is calling 2024 CR 3316, State of Texas versus Ezekiel Neely. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Good morning, Judge Alfonso Cabañas for Ezekiel Neely.
And are you Mr. Neely? You need to speak up so she can hear. Are you Ezekiel Neely? All right, we're here on a restitution hearing. So the last time we were here, my understanding is that the insurance company paid $7,800?
Yes, Your Honor, on another person involved in the case. It was fully reimbursed by his insurance company.
All right, and so the complainant in this case, who is this?
It appears that Gabriel Cervantes, Your Honor, is another person involved in the original offense who claims that his car needs repairs.
Okay. All right, and before we start with his testimony, State, do you have any documentation for the court with regards to his repairs?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Does anyone want to call him as a witness? All right, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Mr. Cervantes, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Gabriel Guadiana Cervantes.
State, you may proceed.
Cervantes, what type of vehicle did you own or operate?
It was the 2012 Dodge Challenger.
And was it damaged?
Yes. Yes.
On what date was it damaged?
The day of the incident. I'm not too sure of the specific date. It was in November 3rd.
And what happened on that date?
I was coming to a stop off 1604 and 281 when I got rear-ended by a Kia Soul, and the suspects they fled the scene. I had to wait till the cops got there and everything.
What did you do after that?
I mean, my car was drivable, but I took it straight to the body shop so I could get an estimate and repair it.
Which body shop did you take it to? If you remember.
I'm sorry?
Which body shop did you take it to, if you remember?
It's not known. It's more of a little a little business. But I had sent in the estimate, the estimate for the repairs and everything.
And according to that estimate, how much would the repairs cost?
It was $7,830.
Did you have those repairs completed?
Yes.
Did you pay out of pocket for those repairs?
Yes, I did.
You were not compensated by insurance, correct?
No, it was not.
Why?
I only had liability and the root insurance from the stolen vehicle. The Kia Soul was telling me that they couldn't do nothing. They couldn't do nothing about it, so I had to pay out of pocket.
Couldn't or wouldn't?
I'm sorry?
Couldn't or wouldn't?
That they couldn't do nothing because the vehicle was stolen.
Understood. That's the witness.
Any questions?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Cervantes, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cervantes, regarding your 2012 Dodge Challenger, when you claimed to have been rear-ended, this was back in 2023, correct?
Yes, sir. Last year, November of last year.
Okay, so by that time, your car was close to 9, 10 years old, correct?
Yeah, I would say so.
It wasn't brand new, it had gone through wear and tear, correct?
Yes.
So it wasn't in mint condition, right?
I wouldn't say mint condition, but it was a sports car and it was in really good condition. I mean,
Now, the incident, you talked about getting rear-ended, is that right?
yes, by the stolen vehicle.
Okay, and you don't know the name of the mechanic shop you took this car to, correct?
Hold on, I could pull it up. ABR Motors.
ABR Motors? Okay,
Yes.
but you just told us or told the court that it's not known, it's a little mechanic shop, right?
Yes.
Okay, and so you don't know the name of the mechanic that performed any of the work, correct?
Abraham Roveldo.
Okay, do you know exactly what kind of repair he did?
Body, he had to do some body, pull out the the hit from the back, body repair, and then uh rear bumper, trunk, front bumper, front hood, plus paint.
Okay, are you just stating things that you remember, or are you looking at an actual document with a detailed invoice of what the repairs he did?
Yes, I'm looking at the actual invoice.
Okay, did you send that to the prosecutor's office?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Regarding the estimate, is that an estimate or is that how much you paid to get those things repaired?
That was how much I paid. The car has been repaired.
Okay, did you give proof to the prosecutor's office that you actually paid that amount you're asking the court to grant you?
Yes, I did.
What did you send the prosecutor's office to confirm that?
I had sent it to Ernest uh, Acevedo. That's who got all the information I sent in.
Okay, but did you send them out, for example, did you send a check that you paid them with to show that you paid that amount?
I had to pay cash.
Okay, do you have a bank receipt where you're withdrawing $7,800 from your bank?
I mean, it was in payments. I didn't pay it all at front, and I wouldn't have the receipts anymore. No, I just got the invoice.
Do you have bank statements that show that over the course of however many months you're claiming to have paid it, you had enough money there to complete the $7,800?
Can you repeat that?
Yes. Do you have bank statements that show that over the course of the months you claim to have paid this, bank statements that show that you did in fact have enough money to cover the $7,800?
Yes, I guess so. Yeah.
You guess or no?
Yes.
Did you give this to the prosecutor?
No, not those.
Okay. Did you give him anything at all?
Just the invoice of the
Okay.
total.
Do you have copy or you have photos of the car with before and after the repairs?
Mm, no, I don't.
And then I'm guessing right now that you're not driving your car, correct?
Oh, I already sold it. This happened last year. I sold it like in the beginning of the year.
How much did you sell it for?
I sold it for 10,000.
10,000?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was more than enough to cover whatever repairs you're claiming to have made, correct?
I repaired the car first, paid the 7,830, and then I sold the car for the 10,000.
No further questions, Judge.
Any questions?
No.
Yeah, approach.
Yes.
Sir, do you recognize this document, if you can see it?
Yes,
What is it?
that is the invoice.
Thank you. Nothing further.
Mr. Guadiana, on this estimate that the state just showed you,
Hmm.
it has the amount of $5,300.
That's
Right?
parts. That's parts, and then the labor, and then you
Right.
add it up, and it comes out to the 7,000.
But it doesn't show that it was paid in full. It's just a quote. It doesn't say that this invoice was paid in full, right?
Yes, sir. I got this invoice not too long ago. I mean, the crash was a year ago in November.
No,
I put the car in the body shop, and then I got the car out this year, like in January of this year. And then y'all didn't contact me until November of this year, this past November. So that, I mean, that's when I was able to get my hands on the invoice, because I thought I wasn't gonna get nothing, you know. I thought it was done, done for until y'all. Yeah.
We get that it was an accident. We understand. But
Mhm,
what I'm
mhm.
saying, I'm not trying to trick you, Mr. William. I'm just letting you know that on this receipt that you submitted, you may not see it very clearly. It does
Yes, I
not
see it.
state, it does not state that this amount was paid in full. It just has two numbers circled, but it doesn't state that it was paid in full, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And as you told the court a couple of seconds ago, you have not submitted any proof to the prosecutor that you have in fact paid this amount in full, correct?
Yes.
Nothing further, Judge.
All right, any other questions?
No.
Not- that's not very long.
All right. So it appears that we are still where we are before. Number one, I don't have any proof that anything has been paid. I have an estimate that you all have questioned this witness about. It hasn't been introduced into evidence as the estimate. So the court doesn't have an estimate. The court has nothing to make a determination on whether or not he's owed $7,800 for restitution or owed anything for restitution. So do I need to be the person to call his bank, to file a subpoena, to get his bank records to see the installments that he paid to, whatever repair shop that he's saying he paid the money to? And Mr. I'm sorry, Cervantes?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Here's the thing. If the defendant caused an accident, which it appears he did, and if there is an accident to your vehicle, this is what the court needs to make sure that you're entitled to the amount that you're saying. So I'm going to tell you this.
Mhm.
If you paid or withdrew money from your bank account to pay this person, depending on the bank you have, even if it's 3 years ago, they should be able to pull your record, and you walk into the bank and ask them to pull your record, right? And it will show withdrawals. And those total amount of withdrawals should total to what you're saying you paid this person to repair the vehicle. Then the person who repaired the vehicle, if you will go there and maybe they have receipts that they've given you. If you can tell them, hey, please give me these receipts. I need it so I can get a refund or be made whole from the accident. That's what the court needs.
Okay.
Because I mean, and we can go off the record, because here's the thing. Anybody can come in and say, you know what? I know my car, but the Kelly Blue Book value is only, or Carfax is only $5,000, but I spent $30,000 to repair it. And you see how it would be wrong for me to just accept the person word that is 30,000. So that's what I need. So
okay.
are you
More
going to go?
proof?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you able to get that to the court?
Mm,
And
I
let me
mean,
just tell you, I will give you time to do that.
Mhm.
Unless you all want to get together and agree on an amount and call Mr. Cervantes and see if he's agreement to the amount that you all want to agree on, because it's clear to the court that he owes him something. I just don't know the amount. So
Right.
if you all want to confer with Mr. Cervantes, the attorneys, and come to an agreement on an amount
Mhm.
for restitution, or either he can give me that information. So do you have Mr. Cervantes' number?
Yes, sir.
All right, so if y'all will go and discuss with Mr. Cervantes, maybe y'all can come to an agreement on the amount. And I understand, Mr. Cervantes, when you only
Mhm.
have liability,
Mhm.
it really doesn't cover everything necessarily. So if you all
Right.
can do that, they're going to call you right now, Mr. Cervantes. And
Okay.
let me just tell you, I'm not forcing you to agree with whatever they think would be just for you. If you
Mhm.
think that's not the payment you should be receiving, just give me that information and I will hear it. Okay.
Okay. Yes,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
So do you understand everything that I'm requesting?
Yes.
All right. So you can sign off for now. The prosecutor is going to call you and he's going to speak with the defense attorney and see if you all can come up with the restitution amount.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Were you all able to come to an agreement?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So then those are the documents the court needs. And this is going to be the last setting for restitution. If I don't have those documents, then it's going to be $0 restitution. Because this has been set for, oh, where's your client if he can come up? All right. So we're back on the record in 2024 CR 3316 State versus Ezekiel Neely. So this is going to be the last time that I set this for restitution hearing. And this is the reason why. We were here on October 17th, 2024 for restitution hearing. We came back on October 31st for restitution hearing. We came back on November 21st for restitution hearing. We came back on December 3rd for restitution hearing. And now we're back again for restitution hearing, and I still do not have documents in order to make a decision on the restitution amount. So this is going to be the last date for restitution hearing. If I don't have the documents, I don't have the documents. This is going to be set, and I will give you all an option. It can be reset for January 23rd or January 30th.
Judge, to make sure I understand the court, so this is the last one, but we're having like a final one or?
Oh, no, this is it.
Okay,
If I don't have the documents by that date, the restitution amount that's going to be approved for Mr. Cervantes is going to be $0. And
Sorry.
people can handle it on this in the civil court. So January 23rd or January 30th?
January 23rd, Your Honor.
Are you good with January 23rd, State?
I am.
Okay. All right. January 23rd, final restitution hearing.
It's a deadline to submit the documents the court needs, correct?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
So in the end, this wasn't the final hearing. Ezekiel Neely has to come back to court again because the victim, Mr. Cervantes, failed to bring a single piece of proof for his $7,830 claim. The judge gave him one last and final chance to produce the bank records, or that entire claim is getting thrown out completely. This brings up two big questions. Do you think Mr. Cervantes actually paid that much in cash, or was the defense right to be suspicious? And how fair is it to the defendant, Ezekiel Neely, to be dragged back to court 5 different times because the victim isn't prepared? Stay tuned for the update on this case. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what happens next. Drop your thoughts on this hearing below.